Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. Two teams that the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. We'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he can't hang on to the little screen pass there, and that's going to bring up third. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's reeled in. It's cross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Makes a quick grab. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's cross. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Now here's the toss play. Just trucks the man. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. He's not enough for a first. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Jennings. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. And they heave it deep downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. It's caught inside the 10. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Golden Gophers looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on the third down play? They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Well, look at this. They could break the tie with a chip shot, but the coach says, we're going for it on fourth down. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The SMU offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Looking to scramble. And here comes a deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Man. side of the field. You're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's got a 4th down conversion. The drive stays alive. And the Mustangs look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw again. This time it's complete. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. Return a pick 6. Touchdown, Minnesota. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21, SMU, 7.
This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. The ball's
to the line.
Chris, that ball is going to fall to the ground, and if you go back and look at this, he's falling back when he makes this throw. He's actually throwing it off of his back foot. You combine that with already throwing a couple interceptions, I don't know if it's a time to think about maybe warming up the backup.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's hit as he throws it. It's caught downfield. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. The Mustangs come to the line, run the hurry up.
And that's a 1st down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
SMU 14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Minnesota offense takes the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To the air, it's Stone. Running out of time in the pocket. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ponies. And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. The pass rush closing in. They pressure him and get him. Couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And looking for a big play here. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense doesn't come up with a completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend. But give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Golden Gophers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's a touchdown. But wait, looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. 3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Looking for 6, and it's picked off in the end zone. It goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach, sending a clear message to this defense that they are ready to be aggressive to win this game.
Receiver in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Touchdown, Mustangs. Fought all the way back to take the lead.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And this one marked down at the 20.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with, but I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the catch downfield.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, then you pull the ball and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Stone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, SMU 28, Minnesota 21.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Caught quickly. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
The Mustangs are looking to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Stone. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the Mustangs will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
And this pass is on target. Caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. Offense in hurry-up mode.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties, got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other options, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page there on that 3rd down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, SMU.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stone. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
So 2nd down after the incompletion.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Mustangs will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Ball fielded at the 45. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll make it in there. How about that gamble paying off? They go for 2, make it, and have the lead here late in the game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. To throw, it's Stone. Tries the right with a quick throw, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Stone. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great